off Facebook. We've learned that on Facebook there are just a bunch of different kinds. We're going to work on making sure that the tools we're building are broadly useful, and then we're also going to work on understanding what are the specific tools that the different kinds of groups, parenting groups, health groups, etc., might need. We've also worked on understanding offline groups and making sure that we can get a clear picture of how we might build better tools to serve the groups in the real world and the offline world. And we've also worked on understanding something Mark talked about earlier, which is that 1 in 5 people say they aren't in any groups that they find particularly meaningful, which is something for all of us to think about. The essential ingredient for all of this stuff has been very clear, is the leaders. Dr. Sabri is one of the many people. How you doing? Dr. Hala Sabri, the founder and leader of the Physicians Moms Group, an emergency room doctor, a mother of three, and just an absolutely amazing example of something we've learned is incredibly important to so many people. And you have helped us, like so many of us, understand that you're spending a lot of time on things that we could make a lot easier, which is the roadmap. Make your life and all of your lives easier so that you can spend more time catering to the people that you're investing so much of your time in. We've done something similar in the past with advertisers, which is just going and taking in a very disciplined and structured way, understanding how do we build all the insights and tools that are needed for an advertiser to do their job. This is something we started doing 8 years ago. And just to give you a picture of what if we are successful this might look like, is we'll keep refining, adding features and adding tools to make the insights that you guys have better and better, depending on whatever it is that you need. This is a brief history of the tools that we've built for advertisers. And that's why we are announcing today Group Insights. Which we've heard from you is the most important thing that you need to not have to keep an Excel spreadsheet of the members that have, you're all nodding like, yep, I got it right here. An Excel spreadsheet to deal with just keeping track of trends and understanding how to manage membership, both getting in new members and also managing the ones that have arrived. So there's 3 sections to this. These are the sections you told us are the most important. The first is membership. Where are the new members? Where are they coming from? When are they joining, etc. The second is around the conversation and the discourse inside of the group. When is it happening? What are the things that are causing it to happen, etc., so that you can manage the conversation. And then the third is a leaderboard that helps you understand your top contributors so that you can send them, These were all your ideas. So that you can send them flowers and thank them, or you can nudge them if they stop being active and you can remind them. We also heard a lot, Mark talked about this, about the importance of managing inbound requests. Membership request filtering will have 11 preset filters, which are based on the things you've told us you need. This will make local groups, if you're the Physicians Moms Group, this will make it easier to identify the moms. And this sort of thing, we've heard it will save you tens of hours a week, some of you even more than that, and you'll be able to build your own filters as well. How many of you have to deal with bad actors sometimes? We heard from you this was a really important tool. It will help you clean up after them. We heard that it was a tedious task to go through and remove. If somebody started going rogue, this will help you undo their rogueness very, very quickly. So thank you. You guys told us this was really important. And then post-scheduling, another important feature. I don't even even need to tell you why. You all know it. You told us this was important. It was interesting to hear, just meeting with so many of you, the patterns that were in common, including rules for what happened on which day. So for many of you, a Mondays are for this sort of thing, a Tuesday are for this sort of thing. This should make it easier for you to, on a Sunday night, just sit down and lay out what the week will look like and not have to be glued to your phone. We also heard a lot about groups' relationships to one another, chapters, subgroups. If you're a group with hundreds of thousands of people in it, you want to organize those. So group-to-group linking will let you put all those things out. So all of this is launching today. We're continuing to roll out groups for pages. This is just looking a little bit further down the road. There are 65 million pages on Facebook. This is local businesses, this is artists, public figures, and newsrooms. We heard from the Boston Globe that there was a group that had formed to comment on and participate in the way that reporting was happening on political issues, as well as the Sudoku puzzles. This is awesome. Terry, are you here from the Washington Post? Or from the Wall Street? Are you here? Hey, Terry started a group to do this at the Washington Post, which is just basically a way of engaging the already there active heavy-duty readers in the conversation on what's going on, as you said, behind the scenes, the story of the journalist and the story of the story. So we think this kind of thing is going to unlock, again, a lot more of these communities that are already happening just by structuring them around whoever it is that's already running it. So we're really excited about this too. We also have our teams here. These folks are tasked with the awesome responsibility of building tools for you and making sure that you can be as effective as you possibly can be in pursuing the missions and in catering to the people that you guys have already set out to do. So we're building out the team, and we're going to continue to do everything we can to make our platform useful and impactful for all of you. So thank you so much for being here today. Some of you have traveled from all over. We're really excited you're here. Have a great couple of days. Thank you.
Nobody likes getting up early to go to work. Everyone loves getting up early to go fishing. The almost meditative state it puts me in when I'm out on the water. It's just a really cool connection with nature. Fishing has always been a part of my life, and I feel it keeps me mentally stable most of the time. So when I moved to Austin, I really didn't know anybody to go fish with. Fishing groups are like tribes, where most of them are super closed off. Keep Austin Fishing was open to any and everybody. I just kind of immediately fell in love with that idea of finally having this group of people that I could bounce questions off of, share tips and tricks. I mean, you've got 4,000 plus members. It's really cool to see the community come together. We've got the 9-to-5 businessman. We've got guys like me, kind of rough on the outside looking, but I give you the shirt off my back. We all have come from different walks of life, but we all are there for the same reason, and that's to help each other out.
He caught a big fish today. We're all happy for him.
We're all family. The fishing family.